You know, the thing is, I love working in healthcare just as much as I love playing video games. I think just, coming home from a long day after seeing all the things I do on my daily, on a daily, it's just, I think it's nice to come home, relax, jump in a party with boys, play some NBA 2K. I love it.
Last year, we talked about your daughter playing NBA 2K, and now I have to ask you, what does she think about the WNBA being in the game?
Well, can I just tell you that, first of all, we established a rule in our house. You're not allowed to play the same team against each other. So she always picks the Sparks. So it forces me to choose between all the other WNBA teams. And as a competitor, I don't want to play with the Minnesota Lynx. Like, I don't want to play with Seattle Storms.
Woo! I was on the edge of my seat after that finals. We are here with Ty Debo, a.k.a. Two-Way Rocco. Ty, how are you feeling after that big victory?
Exhausted, mentally, emotionally. It's been a long day, and I'm glad it's over.
I want to see that Mavs and Raptors rivalry going on. I see Downs try to take King center, try to take his center. I see what's going on out there. So Downs, I don't need you to go for MVP season, and hopefully Kenny doesn't get MVP anymore since Sick is gone.
Nah, yeah, we can't have that, man. He did enough last season.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Downs. I like it.
What do you say?
I don't know. It sounded like T-Mac clown pants. That's what I heard.
Thank you, 2K community. Thank you, 2K. I hope to see everybody in the park, in the city, and please go put them Jordan 1 main conditions on. I really appreciate it.
The big question, though, is have you ever hit a 3 with Ben Simmons in Play Now Online?
Yes, it was 2K20.
Had to go back a whole game year.
I would ask 10-year-old Dane, what you wanted to be when you grew up, what would you have said?
I think 10-year-old Dane would have been like, I want to be an NBA player. But if you would have asked me that maybe a year or two before that, I probably would have told you I wouldn't be in the WWF. Or WWE, should I say.
You wanted to be a wrestler.
I did. I love wrestling like that deeply.
That's it. Oh, good defense, good shot.
All right, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
This is the game where we dethrone the king. I'm feeling it.
I hear that. I hear that.
Oh, and right on cue.
Yeah, he heard it. And responded.
Most people don't know how to handle jab stuff like that.
Oh! Okay. Okay. Okay, LB.
Hi, this is Luka Doncic. I'm here in California doing the mocap for 2K, and I'm really excited. How are you? How are you? Come on.
We're going to get you right into it if you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Let's get you suited up.
Hello. How are you guys?
How are we doing? Your helmet's fitting. Have you ever worn one of these guys before? Probably not.
He's adjusting it for Luka to have the most comfort, but that we're getting the most surface area of the face the entire time as well.
He has been fitted. And now we're going to get it on.
Thank you.
It looks right to me.
Doesn't look right to me. Show up to my next game with you.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Ben Bishop, senior producer on the NBA 2K dev team, and we're here at the motion capture studio today with Luka Doncic.
All right, roll mocap.
We're really excited to make him a part of the My Career experience. He will be interacting with My Player in the city, which is part of the game that we're really expanding this year and making an immersive part of your career experience.
All right, welcome to our stage. We got Mike and we got Jesse. Take it easy on them, okay?
So I'm trying to get like your schedule moves in place, sizing up. Action.
Greetings, everyone. You got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Seattle facing the New York Knicks. Tip-off goes to Seattle. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Allen. Durant is out there with Sean Kemp. Then there's Peyton. And it's Sigma in at the 5 spot. Now here's Kemp. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Ewing gobbles up the rebound. The feed to Starks. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Harper with the ball. Pass to Brewer. There's the 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Peyton passes to Kemp. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Brewer, defended by Durant. Brewer's shot is off. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Peyton, that's good.
And how about the quickness on display there for Peyton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. Harper, no good.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Harper against Durant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Here's Harper. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket, and Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oakley against Kemp.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And here's Seattle. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Outside Harper. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the evening. That's good from Peyton.
Peyton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's Seattle with the ball. Kemp dishes to Peyton. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Allen for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here is Harper following the three from Ray Allen. Can they get it? And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I mean, Oak is as strong as an ox. Has that intimidating nature about him on both ends. Someone you just do not want to mess with.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. No good on the free throw. Anthony's checked in for Harper. And he's good on the second. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Peyton passes to Sigma. Kicks it out to Allen. For the three, that's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Anthony. And it's Brewer finishing it off.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Durant. From deep three-point range, and again, Seattle with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Anthony kicks to Brewer. Trying to end. Are back, but that three is off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And it starts.
He looks a little more comfortable.
Kemp. For three, Durant. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Poke loose. And here we go. Peyton heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Peyton.
And how about the determination there from Peyton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
Outside Anthony. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlight. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Knicks trail by 21. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Seattle, we've got Durant. Gary Payton is out there with Johnson. Then there's Sean Kemp, and it's Haywood in at the 4.
Oh, too much at that. The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And here is Anthony. Kemp with it. Now Anthony defending. And then Kemp slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against Boston. Kemp can't hit. Anthony right side. The shot, no good. Seattle goes the other way with it. Haywood the pass to KD. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
For Seattle, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First one falls for him. Lewis checked in for Seattle. And so Kemp nails both of them. Here's Ward. Pass to Davis. Down low, here's Ewing. Ewing with the slam.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Payton kicks to Lewis. Back to Payton. Lewis on the way. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Lewis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Ward. There's the pass to Bonner. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up, and it's Kemp with the jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Ward. Kept alive. Here's Ewing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rashard Lewis picks one up. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Gary Payton. So he gets them both. And it's Seattle with the ball. Left side, Kemp. To the inside, Johnson. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. He feeds it to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Seattle dictating the flow. Johnson kicks to Williams. Johnson, the pass to Kemp. Lewis outside. Fader on the way. Not going to go that time. So New York will take it the other way. And they double up Davis. Pass to Bonner. Back to Davis. From deep. 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Williams kicks to Lewis. Launches it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's the 3. The Knicks rebound. Double team on Ewing, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's Seattle with the ball. Seattle dictating the flow. To the middle, here's Kemp. Oh,
no goodness.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
1:04 left here in the second. Starks checked in for the Knicks. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Durant's checked in for Seattle. Allen comes in for Dennis Johnson. Now, here's Brewer, guarded closely. Outside Harper. Releases from 15. New York, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And then Ewing with the jam.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Allen for three. Kemp. It's good on the putback.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Floats one. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Here's Ewing. 10 points for him. Now Harper. Back to Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. And good that time. Ewing's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Seattle in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, honey. Without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Sean Kemp in this one.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at them.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Harper, Charles Oakley out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Starks, and it's Ewing in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the shot goes in. Ewing's got 14 points for the game.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Allen dishes to Kemp. Starks against Allen. And there's Sean Kemp on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 3 assists now in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's New York. Here's Harper. He trains the quick shot. Harper's got his first 2 points. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Payton passes to Allen. Jacks up a 3. Oakley pulls down the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They grabbed their own miss. Brewer, good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Here's Payton. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here is Harper following the basket by Gary Payton. Offline from the high post.
And this feels like it snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his...
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Kemp with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And Durant puts up a deep 3. The Knicks pull it in. Oakley against Kemp. He dishes it to Payton. 5 to shoot. Ewing comes to help Kemp. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the paint, here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Allen with it. He has 6. Passes to Sigma. Back to Allen. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got 12 points in the game.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
Harper kicks to Ewing. The points continue to add up for Ewing.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
And they double up Payton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Knicks now. Now the Knicks with it. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got his second bucket.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
That'll be a 5-second call. So for the Knicks, Smith checked in for Oakley. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. And then for Seattle, Lewis checked in for Kemp. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Gary Payton. Smith dishes to Anthony. Releases from 15. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Seattle. Lets it go with a 3. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Brewer kicks to Starks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And that one, good.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Starks outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Starks has got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Durant just inside the line. And another basket for Seattle.
This is what Durant does best, a natural-born scorer, and that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
And so it's Seattle, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Lewis. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Haywood in at the 5, roaming the paint. Williams passes to Lewis. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Washington where they'll take on the Wizards. And then on Saturday, the Atlanta Hawks come into town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And looking at the Utah matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Right side Davis. New York moving it around. Pass to Anthony. Inside. Haywood with the block. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And New York making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Seattle also making a change. Ellis is checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's Ward. No good on the triple. Outside Williams. Now the pass to Haywood. And he comes up with the deuce.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And so here is New York. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Taken away by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Lewis gets the bucket.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
New York with the ball. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Here's Bonner. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
McDaniel, the pass to Lewis. Here's McDaniel. Ellis outside. Fires for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Anthony's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. On the wing, Williams. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. Schrempf, he's checked in for Seattle. Brown comes in for Williams. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Ward. He's covered by Brown. Ward, the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Christie, he's checked in for Hubert Davis. And Williams drops them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Round with it. Williams picks him up. And slam dunk by Haywood.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Christie. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Ward. The teardrop falls in. Ward's got his first bucket in this one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Schrempf. His 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks on offense. Pass to Ward. Here's Christie. And again, New York with the triple.
And the 3-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
And here's Ellis for 3. Good on the triple. Ellis has got 6 in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Lays it up off the glass. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Ooh, just like that. I mean, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Ellis has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Feeds it to Williams. Passes it to Ward. Here's Christie. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Seattle.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Ward. He's covered by Brown. Bonner's shot good.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. New York moving it around. Ward Rebounded by Ellis. Taken away by Williams. Christie the pass to Ward. He gets that one.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Ellis left side. And the layup is good.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.